I will keep digging.
Yes, please. And keep me posted, all right?
I will.
Thank you.
Hey, Duke.
Hey, Conti.
How are you?
Hi, you.
Hello. How was your meeting with the mayor?
I think she would prefer it if Mac was in charge again. If I don't find Olivia's shooter, I'm going to be looking for another job.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, my morning didn't go any better.
Trouble at ELQ?
Have you eaten yet? I'm absolutely starving. I could eat
I'm
that.
not. You're avoiding. What's wrong?
I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't see the point because I don't have any evidence, and it's also a subject that we both carry such sad memories from.
What subject?
The Jeromes. Or what's left of them.
Go on.
Well, I've been delving into Ava Jerome's business. She's not in business alone. She has a financier. She has a silent partner.
Oh. What do you know about this partner?
Next to nothing. I mean, I asked her for a name, but she wouldn't divulge anything.
Why? If she's got nothing to hide, why?
Well, I mean, and it could be on the level. It could be that her partner was to protect his or her privacy. I mean, honestly, it could mean nothing.
Well, I don't want to take that chance. I want to know if Ava Jerome is connected to those people who terrorized us. Killed our unborn child. I want to know. And I want to deal with her myself.
Believe me, I understand. But in my gut, I feel that Ava's silent partner is a Jerome, despite the fact that Victor and all of his children are supposedly dead.
Reports of my passing were greatly exaggerated. However, death is not all that it's cracked up to be.
Oh, here it comes. The classic Julian Jerome, woe is me speech.
I never complained that much.
Oh, please. Even Daddy used to talk about your whining.
Yes, well, Victor's dead, thanks to his beloved Lucy Coe.
You can find out who Ava's silent partner is.
I don't know. The Falconeri case is still unsolved, and Mayor Lomax is breathing down my neck. She is watching my department like a hawk. So without probable cause, I can't really investigate Ava. Not through legal channels, anyway.
What about illegal channels?
Tempting as it is to use illegal methods, I'm police commissioner. There has to be a legal way to find out if Ava is involved with the Jeromes.
I'm not suggesting that we break the law. I'm suggesting that we talk to somebody who does break the law.
Who these guys are working for, and then we'll do what has to be done.
You got it.
Oh, good evening, Sonny. We need to talk to you.
Good evening, Commissioner.
Sean?
Good night.
Good night.
And what do I owe the pleasure of a visit from the police commissioner and him?
Duke Lavery,
Yeah, I know who you are. I just want to know what you're doing here.
we need to speak to you about the Jerome crime family.
Well, the Jeromes ran the mob in Port Charles long before you were ever here. They were a constant threat. They terrorized many of us, especially Duke. They were after his blood in particular.
They also hurt Anna very deeply. We lost an unborn child because of the Jeromes.
Sorry to hear that.
So if you've heard anything at all that suggests the family's active again, we need to know.
We realize it's unlikely.
Not necessarily. There was a power vacuum when Anthony Zaccaro was killed. A couple guys in prison, they approached Johnny and up to their elbows in shady operations, mainly online gambling. And it wound up affecting somebody in my family.
Morgan? Carly told me about that.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, Morgan's fine, you know, but while I was looking for him, a couple guys from the organization came to Port Charles to harass Connie and Olivia. Don't worry about it. I took care of them.
You did?
Yeah, I chased them out of town, you know. But I kept tabs on them, and it turns out that they reorganized and they're taking orders from somebody else.
That could be the Jeromes.
Well, it could be anybody. I don't know the Jeromes because it was before my time, but from what I hear, they were sloppy, violent, and they brought unwanted scrutiny to themselves and anybody they did business with. Their reputation was unreliable and maybe a little crazy.
Crazy? Yeah, that would be an understatement.
If the Jeromes are still alive, if they're still active, then there's no telling what they'll do. They'll just put out a hit because they want to. But you know how you deal with people like that? You gotta shut them down.
You know, for someone who has never had dealings with them, that's a pretty accurate assessment. So maybe you can appreciate our concern.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm concerned too, because my son's about to marry a Jerome. So if the Jerome family is back, I want to know about it as much as you do.
Speaking to you as Robin's mother, not as a cop. And I appreciate your candor. But as a cop, I have to warn you not to take matters into your own hands. If there is a new crime family coming to Port Charles, or an old one, let me handle it.
I do what I need to do to protect what's mine.